Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. And today I'll be reviewing Pick Remember Sarge. Yeah, or as they just call him this year, Pit Cruise Sarge. So yeah, up first, here's his artwork. It's just an artwork of Sarge with the little bottle, I guess you could say. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, it looks like some kind of can. And on the back it says "As Seen in Cars," and it shows Floyd Mulvihill, Jonathan Wrenchworth, Donna Pitts, Lightning McQueen with a sign, Chuck Armstrong with the wrong model for some reason for this prototype picture, but whatever. And hydraulic purple Ramon. So I'll be right back with this guy all opened up. So here he is out of the package, and it looks pretty nice, I will say. I mean, to be honest, there's not like a whole lot going on with him in terms of paint job, but yeah, he still looks pretty cool. I mean, he's a pretty significant variant, you know, for Pit Crews. You know, if you want to do like a Lightning McQueen Pit Crew, you know, he's a pretty good at Diecast. So, huge. But yeah, at first he has a really like concentrated expression. At first I found it kind of hilarious, but I don't know. I think it looks fine. Yeah. And on his hood, he has his military star. He also has like his classic military green paint job. Army green, yeah, that's what it's called. And he has the numbers 984673. Yeah, it's the same on this side as well. And he has his army logo. I guess this is would be considered a badge. And he also has the tarp that covers him, which is pretty nice. Oh, and of course the most important part is the little, I guess, gas can. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. And on the back, he has his another fuel can, I guess, and a spare tire, which unfortunately isn't colored in like his other tires, which have green rims, hubcaps, and they're also kind of treaded, so that's nice. And his license plate says 401 WW2, which I guess stands for 1941 World War II. And I guess 1941 is when he joined the army, you know, when he went to fight in the war. So that's pretty cool. So I wanted to compare him to the other Sarge variants that I have. And up first, I wanted to compare him to his normal variant. And obviously the expression is different. This one has more like determined grumpy expression, and this one is like more concentrated. What's interesting is that next year Mattel is going to be reusing this expression for the regular Sarge, which is pretty interesting, but I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, I don't think it like best represents him. I think this expression represents him more, like generally speaking. This is more like a very specific, like concentrated expression, you know? But I mean, it's still kind of funny, I guess. But yeah, pretty interesting. But anyways, the only like noticeable difference that I see, at least not on camera but in like real life, is that the Sarge is much more like, I guess, brighter. Like he has, how do I put this? He has more color to him. You know, it's the green on him is much brighter than on this one. It's like this one is like more like muted, I guess. Like it's yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty interesting, but anyways, oh, bad. So yeah, all the details are pretty much the same. Let's see. The badge is slightly different. This is my variants from 2021. So, yeah. Yeah, there's a pretty noticeable difference in the license plate. I think this one actually looks kind of worse. Actually, no. It's just the letters look different, but yeah, pretty interesting. Also, like, I think the color on the little fuel tank is different, maybe. Yeah, they're actually somewhat different than, you know, I thought. So yeah, the rims I think are pretty much the same, but yeah, I don't know which one is more accurate. I feel like this one is more accurate because like Sarge isn't generally that bright like on this one. I don't remember what the Chinese variants was like, but I don't think it was this bright, you know, like this is clearly, at least in real life, like in person, it's definitely like a lot brighter, you know, but not that much. Like it's not like Holly Shiftwall type, you know, brightness, or like Meldorado. It's not that bad, but it's kind of noticeable if you look at him in person, but on camera it doesn't really pick up. So yeah, and my other variant of Sarge is his pit crew variant, which has a more like how do I put this? Has a more like muted color, yeah. So it's a lot more dull, the army green on him. And obviously he has a headset and a pretty determined expression, because he's, you know, he's giving the queen orders, you know. And yeah, obviously instead of his like badge, well, on top of his badge he has the Team Lightning McQueen logo, but other than that, they're pretty much the same. Also, the tarp is much darker, I guess. It looks a lot more brown. So, yeah. Let's see how the license plates look. Oh, wow. So, the Vietnam variant doesn't have the line around the license plate, which is interesting. But, yeah. And then we have the headset covering the Team 95 logo. But yeah. So anyways guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.